It's always interesting to me because people say, the Junior League, you're involved with the Junior League? And some people still have that old perception and mentality that is sort of white gloves and sipping tea and, a bit of charity work, and that's not what we're really what we're about. The Junior League is about rolling up your sleeves and making a real difference.
The Junior League is an organization for women, to empower women to lead in their community and to change their community.
We do this through positively impacting the lives of children at risk.
We have about 6,000 families in this county that are subsidized for childcare. So that will give you some picture of what a problem exists for children in the county.
Last year, the Junior League of Montclair-Newark touched about 5,000, a little over 5,000 children in our service area, and we donated over 4,300 hours of volunteer time for our membership.
Most of the children at risk that we reach out to are either economically deprived, they have been in foster care, they don't have as much access to education as we would hope, they don't have as much access to understanding all the parameters that go into being a productive citizen.
It was a real eye-opener to what also goes on in this community of affluence in which we live. There's always another side to it, and that's a place that the League can make a difference.
Children at risk have no voice of their own, and women in an organization can give them a voice and can do things on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis that will enrich those children's lives.
That's an incredible gift to give a child, just a little bit of time away from disease, poverty, gunfights, gangs.
Someone needs to speak for them, and they need to be proactive, getting laws passed, getting programs started.
They just want to hug you and touch you, and you can just tell they don't get a lot of that at home.
We were working in the Essex County Emergency Children's Hospital at the Soho Hospital, and there was a little boy and his sister, who I got to know, who were there and I became very fond of. And I learned a few weeks later that they had a baby sister that was in the nursery part of the hospital who had been found abandoned with the brother and sister in an apartment, and the baby had been tied to its crib, had never spoken a word. And so after we would do our art projects, I would take the brother and sister and we'd go in and visit the little baby sister, hold her, rock her, and they got to know her a little bit better that way.
What we must understand is you never know the ripple effect of just a few hours spent with a child. Just a few hours teaching a child that they are worthy, that they're worthwhile, that they have incredible gifts, that can impact a child for years to come.
We can take a seed and we can develop a whole project that meets a need in the community. We can partner with other organizations and develop that seed with them. And we nurture them and we see them grow, and then they take off and stand on their own.
Nothing enriches your life more than enriching someone else's, and it gives you a purpose and it gives you the training to be effective.
There's that personal fulfillment that you also get. There's the helping the community at large, being a part of an organization that is so well known and respected in the community. And then there's the personal aspect that you're developing skills and talents and learning things about yourself that you incorporate into your life and move forward with.
It gave me the opportunity to grow as a person, to spread my wings a little bit in an environment that was very supportive and also very forgiving.
It's a wonderful exposure to other other women, skill sets, ideas, and the fact that children are at risk. And it's not just poor children or children in Newark, they're children amongst us as well.
With Montclair Public Schools, the Junior League has been there. And we're so appreciative because of the whole idea of my philosophy that it takes a village to raise a child, a parent, a family. And you model that so beautifully. Commitment, compassion, involvement, follow through. That's what I see in the Junior League.
In order to do our projects, which is really what we're about, we are here to serve the community and to teach women how to be volunteers. But we can't do that without money. Without the show house, we could not continue our projects.
We do show houses to fund our projects for the next 3 years.
That involves the community, involves designers, involves so many other people that can help raise over $350,000 in 1 month.
And it's a lot of work, but you know, it's one of those things in the end, this is how we get all these great projects and do all these fabulous things for the kids.
It's also good for the town. It benefits the town. People come from all over to go to a show house, and we've seen a great resurgence of Montclair.
What I love is that there is this foundation that came before me, and we continue to build and grow with that. That's how I see the future, is that we're constantly building on what we've already created, and that it allows us to move in new directions, which is so exciting and so impossible to get away from.